Can you make money with no effort? Yes, you can. And in this video, we cover 6 realistic ways to make money with 0 effort. If you're anything like us, you've probably been cruising through life trying to maximise your income per effort input. Basically trying to scrape by for minimum effort.
Neither of us want to be yacht sailing billionaires because we're not prepared to put in the work. We do, however, want to be millionaires, as this is far more achievable and agrees with our work ethic. That being said, the way to make real amounts of cash are by exerting some effort. So as well as 6 ways to make money for no effort, we're also going to be talking about ways to massively boost your income by applying short bursts of effort at the start.
Don't worry, this isn't one of those get rich quick videos where if you sign up to our masterclass, you'll be making 30 grand a month. We don't have anything to sell. Do you want to make money the lazy way? Let's check it out. Welcome to Unshackled.com, the investment and finance channel and website that sets you and your finances free.
That was Andy and I'm Ben, and if you like what we say, hit the like button and click subscribe. How to make money with minimal effort. Number 1, matched betting. We plan to do a full video on this soon, but in the meantime, here's a quick overview of what matched betting is and how it can make you money. First of all, it is not gambling. Matched betting is a betting technique used to profit from the free bets and incentives offered by bookmakers, and it can make you £500 every month for about half an hour a day of effort. As long as it is done properly, it is risk-free because the element of chance is removed by placing bets both on one outcome and on the opposite outcome of an event.
Normally, if you place bets covering all potential outcomes of a result, you would lose money because the bookmakers obviously structure the odds in their favour. However, with bookmakers continually trying to entice you to gamble, they will flood you with bonus offers, aka free money. Because 1/2 of the money on each bet that you make is provided by the bookies in free bets, assuming you follow the process correctly, you literally cannot lose.
Matched betting is legal and gambling wins are tax-free in the UK, and anyone over 18 with an internet connection can do this. The gambling industry is aware of this, but the profits from proper gamblers more than covers any losses, so they haven't cracked down on it.
Number 2, get a lodger. No matter where you live, there is always some demand for accommodation, especially as renting alone can be far too expensive for many people. This can easily bring in thousands of pounds a year, and in the UK it can be done tax-free up to 7.5 grand.
The only effort on your part is to find a suitable lodger. But this can be as simple as placing an ad on spareroom.co.uk, and then effortless rental payments will flow in your direction month after month. I personally can attest to this, having at one point had a lodger for 18 months. The downside is having to live with a stranger, at least until you get to know them, which is probably why most people don't do this, but thousands of pounds of easy money is not to be sniffed at.
Number 3, Airbnb. If your home is in a tourist area and you don't want somebody permanently living with you, then an alternative to a lodger would be to occasionally rent out your place on Airbnb. The obvious time to rent it out would be whenever you're away yourself, but you could go a step further. Someone I know who regularly uses Airbnb as a tourist said that the owner of the house would go and live with her parents while the house was being used. Airbnb could be a nice little earner for you.
Number 4, pet sitting. We all love our pets, and many people will pay top dollar to have somebody else look after them while they're on holiday, out of town, or even just at work.
My mate used to pay £10 a day per dog for doggy daycare while he was at work, and others also pay good money for cats, rabbits, you name it.
£220 a month is good money for letting a single dog sit around your house while you do other things. Look after a few and you may even have a very lucrative business.
Number 5, investing. The best way to make passive income is by investing. For it to be completely passive, you can invest through a robo-investor such as Nutmeg, Wealthify or Money Farm.
These are great if you don't know how to invest or you are not inclined to manage your own portfolio. They cost barely anything and they do all the work for you. We've got some great introductory offers to many robo-investing platforms on our website, so feel free to check these out. We'll put a link in the description below.
If you want to manage your own investments, you can still do it semi-passively by choosing your own funds, but there is some work involved, such as choosing a platform, suitable funds, rebalancing and so on. Picking individual stocks is not passive at all if you're doing it correctly. We enjoy it, but please ignore anyone who says it's easy money.
Number 6, rent out your driveway. If you have an unused driveway or your flat comes with a car parking spot, then put it to use. People will pay hundreds of pounds a month to park a car in a city when they go to work. So why not take a piece of the action and make your space available on one of many parking websites? Don't think you need to live in a city for this to work. If you live near an airport, a tourist attraction, or even a train station, this could be a great money spinner.
100% passive income doesn't really exist. All of these ideas, although relatively passive, will not make you mega rich anytime soon. Investing will eventually make you rich, but you want life-changing money now.
Work that can be done once and pay you forever is very rare. In practice, lots of upkeep will be required. And when people talk about passive income, there is never enough emphasis on the amount of hard work up front.
Take YouTube for instance, or a blog. How many times have you heard that if you just set up a YouTube channel, you'll have passive income flowing in? I'm sure a very small number of creators do, but for most it's a full-time job, an enjoyable job, but a full-time job nonetheless.
Most YouTube videos have a short lifespan, so it's not truly passive even after you've shot the clips. But it is scalable, meaning income grows for no additional effort. It sure as hell beats trading time for money, earning linear income from a job. If you can get past the initial struggle of no views and no subscribers, then you'll benefit from scale from that point on.
It's very important to go through this struggle though. It took us an entire year of struggle to learn the basics, but by doing so we cracked the code and now know how to create content that people want to consume.
Make more money for the same work. We have established that lots and lots of money is never going to come fast and easy, but can you get paid a lot more for doing what you already do? One way is just to switch employers, and this will almost certainly lead to an instant pay rise. But what about knocking out a professional qualification as well?
For example, accountants can be doing the exact same job at the exact same company, but if one is a qualified accountant and the other isn't, the one with the qualification might be paid £10,000 or even £20,000 more. A short burst of effort to become qualified will reap dividends.
Short bursts of effort. Buy-to-let property. Every so often I buy a rental property, which takes a lot of upfront effort, viewing multiple candidate houses, organising contractors to do renovations, sorting out the gas and electric, council tax, talking to lawyers. But once that's all over and the sale is stamped, I hand it over to an agent who manages it from that point onwards, sorting out the tenants, any further maintenance, gas certificates and so on. Every short, one-off burst of energy adds around £300 a month to my future income, indefinitely.
It's good to be lazy, sort of. The word lazy is used as an insult. Look at all these synonyms: idle, work shy, inactive, do nothing, bone idle, all have negative connotations. And the opposite, active, industrious and energetic, all positive sounding. Your boyfriend or girlfriend will probably call you lazy if you haven't washed the kitchen pans, or is that just me dodging the chores?
In reality, there's not a normal person on the planet who doesn't want to maximise their output based on their input. Businesses live and die by this. It's called efficiency.
Of course, in terms of your job, that means the business owner will work you to the bone. Their input, your salary, is fixed, and the business will want to squeeze as much out of you as possible, which is one reason why so many people hate their jobs.
Bill Gates supposedly once said, "I choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it." When it comes to the art of making money, there are certain jobs that can be heavily automated.
For example, in my corporate days when I slaved as a financial analyst, I worked my ass off learning and building financial models which would fully update at the click of a button. I did this so in future I didn't have to repeat the work, because deep down I'm lazy. Essentially, I use short bursts of effort to boost work output and ultimately get pay rises.
When it comes to making money, laziness can be a real strength, as long as you choose to maximise your output and your earnings while doing as little as possible.
Question of the day: do you know how to make real money with zero effort? If you do, let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. On this channel we talk a lot about personal finance, investing in all things money. And if you want to see more great content, please click the subscribe button below.
This is moneyunshackled.com. See you next time.